Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. My channel. Who's ready? Who is ready? What's up guys? So if you are new here, my name is Danny and on my channel we'll kind of talk about everything that's beauty, lifestyle, fashion related, kind of everything about social media and beauty combined. This video is going to be the truth about social media. I feel like you guys really love it when I just sit down, chill, and just have a chat with you and like just be honest, like just talk about things, you know, just talk about stuff. So yeah, this video is actually inspired by my really good friend of mine. Her name's Ling. If you want to check her out, I'm gonna pop her video on the description. This is another video inspired by Ling. Can you believe it? Like another one. Ling, what are you doing to me, girl? You inspire me, girl. But yeah, I basically watched this. Her title is The Dark Side of Social Media, and I watched it and it just really resonated with me, and I just felt like it was very honest, open, and I just thought I wanted to talk about some topics myself and chat to you guys. Yeah. So anyway, if you guys want to chat and just sit down, chill, grab a packet of crisps, maybe something a little bit healthier, then let's just get straight into the video. Okay, so there are some topics that I really want to talk about. In Ling's video, she actually did her makeup at the same time, but I'm just not very good at like multitasking, and my makeup's already did, sis. My makeup is did. So I was just like, do I wanna like do something on camera? I'm just gonna sit here and chat. So if I could move all of this into my living room where we would just be sat down, I would totally do that, but moving the lights is just way too much effort. Yeah, it's just gonna be a really chilled conversation. Some of the things that Ling touched on I felt like were really interesting, and there were also some additional things that I just really wanted to talk about, and I just feel like if I'm talking then I can concentrate a little bit more, because if I'm doing makeup and talking and it's just so one of the first things I actually want to talk about is finding balance, and this is something that I personally struggle with. I think this is why I really want to do this video, okay? I really want to do this video because I feel like a lot of people think that being a content creator or just being on social media, even if you're not a content creator, is like that's real life, but it's really not real life, guys. That is like the best parts of your life put on a profile or a social media platform, and I feel like there's so much going on, and I love social media, like love. And this video is not gonna be me sat here complaining. Hell no, because I'm blessed, I'm lucky, I'm forever grateful, truly grateful for everything. So really, it's just gonna be about talking about it. Finding balance is something that I personally believe I struggled with a long time, especially at the beginning of my career. And it's because I'm just very work orientated, and I just love to work. Genuinely love to work. So I would pretty much find myself, just because I love doing videos as well, and videos just take so much more time, I would find myself just constantly like at home editing all day, and there were so many times that I would be out with either family or friends or even with my boyfriend, and I'd be like, babe, I need to go home and edit, like I need to post this video, and we would have to like cut our fun time short, so I would go home and like post, because I used to post like 9 p.m. and I definitely saw myself like saying, you know, when you find yourself saying no to like your family and stuff, like, no, I can't go to this family gathering, I can't go to this, I can't go to that, I'm working. And then when you actually go there, you're like, when was the last time I was here? Like a year ago. A whole year has passed. So definitely I needed to find more balance, and I would say that especially now with a lockdown, there is a lot more home time. Like you're just at home all the time, struggling again a little bit. No, I wouldn't say I'm struggling again like before, but before I was just like work, and then I allocated a little bit more personal time or fun time for myself, which is amazing. And I highly recommend, like, even if you are a career driven person, like it's okay to sometimes just give yourself a break, and that's how I work. Okay, so I personally love being under pressure. I love having loads to do. I love having a full back-to-back schedule. That's just me. That's just who I am. And then I would be like, right, I'm taking a week off now to have a holiday. Now and then I would just kind of do that. So that works for me. I know other people kind of need to like work a lot and then have a bit of a day off, and then work a lot, have a day off. Or if you have like a normal job, I say normal, what's normal? But when I was working in retail, I couldn't choose my hours. So I would work crazy for like, you know, maybe like 4 days, and then I would do freelance in the other days. And then that's when I would kind of burn out a lot, because I was doing 2 to 3 jobs, and it was just a lot. It was a lot. If I'm really like gonna be honest with you, then I feel like I've got a really good balance right now, just because maybe because of lockdown, that I'm not being pulled in every single direction. I'm not traveling as much. I'm not going to as many like meetings and stuff, which I really miss. I really miss people. I really miss interacting with people. I miss being so busy, but it does allow me during this time to just chill a little bit more and just focus on work, which is great. With that in mind, I'm gonna move on to comparing yourself. So I definitely feel like there is something that we can all be really, really guilty of, and it is comparing ourselves in social media. I feel like this is something that I want to have a conversation. Like, I really want to have a conversation. I want you guys to like comment in the comments below and just tell me what you think about all these different subjects. So like, I don't know about you, but I personally found myself comparing myself to all these hot guys on TikTok. Do you know what I mean? Like, everyone's got a 6-pack, everyone's not wearing any underwear, and everyone's just doing their little dance moves. I'm like, I can't. How do you learn all these dances? Like, it was just like, it's so hard for me to learn these dances. And when, you know, like, it just takes a bit more effort for me to learn the dances. But I do actually love learning dances and doing it with my friends. I feel like TikTok, I enjoy so much more when I'm with someone. Like, it's just so funny. And despite all of that, like, this is me being positive and talking about it being uplifting. But the reality is that I do find myself comparing myself with people who are maybe like way richer than me, or have got way more materialistic possession than me, or perhaps perceived to have the perfect relationship, and also like look better than you. And that does play a part sometimes. I'm a very, very, very confident person. Like, I would say I'm very thick-skinned, I'm super confident, I'm just a very happy, positive person inside. Like, all of my friends would just say like, that's just who I am. I'm not like down in the dumps all the time. I am so blessed. I always think that like, I'm really lucky to have everything that I have, and it just sometimes I do find myself like comparing a little bit too much. That's something that isn't good. And I think we can all just take a moment to just say, right, that person's doing their thing, they're in their lane, and I'm doing my thing and I'm in my lane. And I think that's just really, really important, because I know that there's been so many achievements in my life that I might have that other people still haven't got, like, and vice versa. So I just want us to realize like, what we have, we should feel so blessed for. You might have an amazing family unit, and someone else who might be on Instagram looking all like, yeah, I've got everything, but they might not have a family unit, and that might mean something a lot to you. So, you know what I'm trying to say. I feel like we're all guilty of this, guys. Hands up. We're all guilty of just comparing ourselves a little bit too much. The next truth I want to tell you about social media is hate in the comments. Why? So this has definitely been a progressive thing throughout the years. And when I first began, I was so small, but I remember when I had a burst of growth, or if I would ever get like reposted or something like that, then you would just get all this hate. And I remember the first time I ever got reposted, I was so happy. I was like, oh my God, I've worked so hard to get reposted by this person. I really wanted to be like seen by them, and I was so happy. And then afterwards I started reading the comments, and I was just blown away to the point where I literally broke down and cried. I cried so much. And I was living at home at the time, and my mum was like, are you okay? Like, what's wrong with you? And I was just like, I'm just so confused why these strangers would say such things, and why someone would be so horrible to someone else and say like the worst things you could possibly imagine. And I felt like, wow, did I do something wrong? Like, am I doing something wrong? So you kind of like blame yourself slightly. And the Danny that you see right now compared to that Danny is, I would say, quite a different person. I have much more thick skin. It doesn't make those hate comments right, but like, you just get a thick skin, you know what I mean? And now it doesn't really affect me as much. Now if I get hate, I'm like, I'm going viral, but I'm going viral. New audiences are seeing my content, which is kind of good. And it's very, very hard now to go viral. It's very, very hard to be seen by like new audiences. So I'm always like, yay. It's kind of like a positive now, but there are certain times and moments in your life where if you're having a bad day and then you just see one comment, it just rubs you up the wrong way. And I personally love a safe environment in all my platforms. I feel like here, my family on YouTube, you guys have the most love out of everyone. You guys give me the most love, and I see you, and I try my best to reply to every single comment on here. But yeah, there's way more love than hate. I just want us to remember that. There's probably like 90% love, maybe even 95% love, and then there's like 5 to 10% hate now and then. So it's important to focus on the positives. The next subject is the algorithm on Instagram. Please, someone tell me what is going on. What is going on? So I honestly don't really understand it. Like, I kind of spoke to Instagram about this, and they were like, we know about this and we're trying to look into this and sort this out. And it's not just me, it's kind of happening on a general basis. But the algorithm just makes it so hard now for you to kind of like grow. It's just different. It's just very, very saturated now. It's just different. But I personally feel like you need to sit down and just be like, okay, what can I control and what can I not control? We cannot really control the algorithm. It's just kind of like, if it's raining outside, you can't really control that. So are you going to complain every day, Monday to Friday, about the algorithm, sis? Or are you just going to be your best self? So I have decided to just be my best self, produce quality content, keep it up there, keep going. Do you know what I mean? Like, you just got to keep on going. And there are like newer platforms like TikTok where I feel like you can actually grow much faster because the algorithm's just way better. Like, it's just easier to get on the For You page, which is kind of like the explore page on Instagram. Yeah, I really don't know what's happening. There's a brand new feature right now called Instagram Reels. And if you're not yet following me on my Instagram, you know I'm gonna plug it. You know it. It is just Danny Defreitas. It's right here. This is my Instagram, and I post reels quite often because they're super fun. They are 15-second videos, and you know how much I love video content. So this is just, I've been having so much fun with it, and I haven't posted one in a little while just because I've been away, but I'm back now. So get ready. There's more reels coming your way. So yeah, if anyone has the like formula for the algorithm, let me know, because I don't know if hashtags, do they work? Do they not work? I'm not really sure. I did have a meeting with the head of Instagram, who was super, super sweet. And I have been to a few Instagram masterclasses that have been like private industry masterclasses. So if you do want to find out more about what I learned on those masterclasses, I actually did a whole YouTube video on that. It's called Instagram Hacks. So definitely check that out, guys. It's on my channel. It's on there. The next thing I really want to talk about is the Unfollow Instagram insights. This has been something that's been really, really getting a lot of people down, and a lot of people are losing followers, but it's the reason why is because there's like massive clear outs and stuff like that apparently. So you just need to keep going. Like, you can really, really focus on that, and then that can really get you down. And I know that some of my really, really close friends have like hit milestones, and unfortunately they've dropped below those milestones. And even with me, like, that's happened to me also. And it's just really, really hard when you just think, oh, I worked so hard, and then that happens to you. But at the end of the day, especially with 2020 testing us, I think there are maybe more important things to worry about, you know? It is very, very demotivating, and so you need to just question. I think you do naturally question yourself, like, what can I do to make things better? So I always open the question to you guys, like what content you want to see and stuff. But I just feel like Instagram's kind of changing at the moment, you know? I don't know, what do you guys think? What do you think? I think it's definitely changing at the moment because there's like change happening. My next topic is going to be mental health. I probably should have begun with this one because this, for me, is probably the most important one. And on a really, really serious note, guys, I think that especially this year, like 2020 has just been hard, right? It's just been such a hard year for so many people out there. Who knows what is even yet to come? Who knows? But I definitely feel like mental health is just number one. You literally should, your number one investment in life shouldn't be how much money you have in the bank account or how many diamonds you have on your fingers. It should be your mental health. None of that matters without mental health. And so I think it's the last thing sometimes that we really work on or think about. And I think it's even easier for us to think, right, I need to go gym and work on my physical health, or I need to work on my diet and, you know, work on that. And you do all these other things to make yourself look good, feel good, but what do you do to invest in your mental health? So again, for everyone, this is going to be completely different. You might want to read a book, wind down. You might want to spend some time exercising. That for me actually does help my mental health personally. You might want to do something like painting that completely takes you away from your day-to-day work, or you know, you might just want to get drunk on a Friday night and let loose. If that's what you want to do for your mental health, then do it, you know, like, but drink responsibly now, drink responsibly. So yeah, there's so much out there. Just going back to me on a personal level, I truly feel like the older I get, the more I love myself and the more like positive headspace that I'm personally in. And maybe that's because when I was at school, I wasn't really in that headspace and I was bullied and I just didn't really, I didn't know myself. Do you know what I mean? Like I just didn't know myself. Wow, I'm really opening up now. Oh God, it's getting deep. So yeah, like mental health is number one. Please, please, please just make sure, like even right now, if you need to slow things down, do it. Like just focus on your mental health, because there have been moments since this whole lockdown that have tested me, and I was just like, oh my God, what's going on? What? So many plans for 2020 had to be like on pause or just like moved and stuff, or there's just changed. So it's just been like wild. It's been very, very wild. I think social media also can tap into like negative mental health issues as well. Again, if you're comparing yourself and stuff like that, it can be really, really hard. So I'm currently just making my mental health my number one priority and just trying to like chill, like just gonna be okay. Keeping myself busy, doing as much work as I can, but also giving myself at least one day off a week just to recharge my batteries. I almost hit myself there. And just, you know, enjoying the moment, because that's all we have right now. Something else I really want to talk about is actually where I am today versus a year ago. And that's kind of crazy because I feel like this is such a different, like, oh no, I undid this knot. Oh my God. So I'm literally just on my phone right now looking at what I was doing in September 2019. And over here, I went to Paris. I went straight after to Italy, which is wild because that's just what we do. That's where I went to Rome and stuff. I also was doing a really exciting project with MUA Cosmetics. We were doing like a summer campaign, and I was also doing like events and different sleepovers, and like my schedule is actually kind of busy. Like I'm like, ooh girl. I was also doing a masterclass on that month as well. I was doing a panel talk. No way. So literally I come back from Italy, and the day after I'm doing a panel talk. Oh my God. And the day after that I did a masterclass, and the day after that I had the viewing for this house. Oh my God, I'm shook. I'm shook right now. I'm so shook. That's when we viewed this house, and here we are in it right now. How crazy is this? Okay, so where was I a year ago versus now? This is so interesting because I was kind of like, wait, I can't remember, but look back on your diaries. Look back. I want you to do this with me. I was busy, super busy, pulled left, right, and center, but I love being busy. And yeah, I was just in a really like good headspace, like loved Rome, creating content, like blah, blah, blah. And me now is just like, I don't know, life is different, isn't it? It's so weird. It's so different. I feel like it's slower. I'm not gonna actually, like, thinking about it now, I don't feel like I'm that much of a different person from then till now. Like a year, I haven't really changed, and I have hopefully become wiser. I have become a home owner, which is very, very exciting, and I have also expanded my team, which has just been truly amazing. So who knows where we'll be in a year's time. I'm gonna end with the next topic, and it is blessed. Blessed is something that I try to feel every single day, every single morning when I wake up, and I want to feel grateful. And I've got 3 things that I try to do every single morning so that I wake up on the right side of bed. And that is to, firstly, make my bed as soon as I get out. Secondly, have a shower. brush my teeth, just get ready, you know, like, because sometimes I was just rolling out of bed going, yeah. And thirdly, having breakfast and just sitting down and finding my thoughts. So those 3 things, like, I've been doing every single day, which really, really helps me. I'm just really blessed right now in my life to have friends and family and people that I believe truly are a foundation to who I am and support me in so many different ways. I just honestly cannot believe it. Like recently, just now, we just got back from Switzerland, Germany, and my family met my boyfriend's family for the first time. And just that moment, it was very real, it was really raw, and it's kind of not like social media, you know, like it's not, you don't see those moments on social media where you're just living, you know, just kind of living sometimes, and you might see them in vlogs maybe. And yeah, it was just kind of cool. Like, it was really, really amazing. I also feel so blessed for my friends. I miss them so much. Like, I haven't really been able to see them properly since this whole thing's happening. We've seen each other a few times, but I still want to see them more. And blessed is something we all need to feel right now, like no matter where we are. And just don't beat yourself up if you haven't achieved every goal you want to this year, guys, because my goal list is right here. I'm not sure if I even want to look at it right now, but it's okay. One of the things that I have really another reason why I'm so grateful for my friends as well is because a lot of them do work in the same industry, and so we can actually just have really open conversations about social media and about work and stuff. And like, this is exactly why I wanted to film this video, just to kind of have a bit more of an open conversation with you guys. One of the things I want to end on is that as an individual person, I do always try to be as positive as I possibly can, and what I try to do is always find the balance between positive and negative. So if there is something negative happening, just be like, okay, how can I turn this into a positive? Like, can you? And really, like, a lot of times you can, even if you can't see it, you can kind of turn it around some way. I always want to be a good person, and I want it to always be like a win-win situation for me and everyone around me. So yeah, I'm so blessed. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this. It's been a really different video, you know, just like sitting here and just chatting to you guys. But I hope that you have enjoyed it. The truth about social media. Never in a million years would I think that I will be doing this as my job, but I am so blessed and so lucky to be here, and for all of you guys to be here with me and to support me on this journey. And just to let you know, it's definitely not, we have a lot more to do and a long way to go, you know, a long way. There's still so many things that I want to do and explore. So thank you so much for listening, because I know this hasn't been a makeup thing. So yeah, thank you so much for listening, and I will see you soon. Just hopefully you can take a few things, and let's continue this conversation in the comments. I will see you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give it a like if you wish, please. And I'll see you guys soon, okay? Bye.